Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Marz. Oops here, and today we are going to be doing the 2017 NBA draft grades from Bleacher Report. This is by Adam Formal just after the draft. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is from Adam Formal just after the 2017 draft. And let's hop straight into it. The number one player, the number one draft pick was Markkanen out of Washington. He was drafted by 76ers. They say he had an A+ grade. At the time, he was the consensus first pick. But he did have that injury, and he was compared to James Harden, but currently with that injury that did stunt his growth, and he's currently on the Magic having a decent season. We don't know if he will turn out to be an all-star like he was supposed to, multiple all-NBA player. I would give him a B instead of an A+ because I can't be too harsh on him as he did have injuries, and that's the reason why he did not turn out to be what he was supposed to be for Philly. So I'm going to give him a B as of right now. The number 2 pick was Lonzo Ball. They gave this an A. Lonzo Ball was supposed to be the next big thing, the franchise point guard for the Los Angeles Lakers. He was supposed to be like Magic Johnson for the Lakers. Magic Johnson did end up trading All-Star D'Angelo Russell to the Brooklyn Nets for cap, but Lonzo Ball did not have he's an amazing defender, as we all know, but his big issue was 1, injuries, and 2, he was not the greatest shooter in his first 2 seasons with LA, but he is regaining some of that confidence and also he's getting a little better because he did change his form. But I think Lonzo is, so far, I would give him a B+ because Lonzo is arguably one of the top 3 defensive guards, perimeter defenders, and he is also a very good all-around player. Sure, he's not giving you those eye-popping stats that everyone thought he was going to give you, like 20, 10, and 5, like the numbers that Luka was, but obviously not to the same scoring extent. But Lonzo, like I said, he is a very good defender, so that's what's keeping me from putting him to a B-, C+. With the 3rd pick, the Boston Celtics selected Jayson Tatum, and they give this a B. I strongly disagree with this one, as Jayson Tatum is the best player in this draft, arguably, as him and Bam are the only all-stars in this draft. But I would say that I would give this an A. The Celtics made a good decision. They got one of the only all-stars in this draft, and also they traded down, and does it say what else they got? I don't remember what they got, but He is a very good player for this Celtics team. He was on fire, and I think it was in February and maybe March, just before the season got canceled. But I think that Jayson Tatum should be an A+ because Danny Ainge just worked his magic. I think Danny Ainge knew in hindsight that Jayson Tatum was going to be the better player. Obviously, he did have a little bit of a down season last year, but he came back with an All-Star season, and there's nothing more I can say. I would give this an A+ for the Celtics. Number 4, the Phoenix Suns selected Josh Jackson out of Kansas, and they gave this an A. Obviously, we know that Josh Jackson, sorry, I can't speak. I'm sorry, I can't speak. Josh Jackson is he did not have a very good rookie season. So far, he hasn't had a really good career. But I know why they gave him an A, because he was set to be one of the best defenders in the class. And yeah, as it says here, he was also he if they made if they got his scoring up, he would have been one of the best players in this draft. But obviously, that did not turn into much, as he is currently off the Phoenix Suns and he's on the Memphis Grizzlies. Um, yeah, he did have a bit of off the court issues. He got arrested and all that, so it just hasn't been a good start to his career. I think he can turn into a solid bench player. It's just I don't see him becoming that all NBA, all defense, all defending, all defender like he was supposed to be. Yeah, they said he was supposed to be a very good player to hide Devin Booker's defensive weaknesses, and yeah, he did not turn into much. At number 5, the Sacramento Kings drafted De'Aaron Fox of Kentucky. Oh my god, sorry, I'm tired. And they gave this an A-. This is the first grade I actually do agree with. Oh, just by the way, guys, we're only going to be doing the top 10. Yeah, but this is the first grade I fully agree with, as De'Aaron Fox has turned into the franchise point guard for the Sacramento Kings, and he is a very, very good player. He's obviously explosive. He's very athletic, and yeah, I see him in the future becoming an all-star, and he can probably snag a couple All-NBA teams. And obviously, I do not see him winning MVPs or anything like that, but I see him making an All-NBA second teams and is at the peak of his career and all that. Um, Obviously, he did not have the greatest rookie season, but he, as you guys can see, it says that he only shot 24.6% from three, but he can and he has improved on his 3-point shooting, and now he's a mid to early 30% shooter, so he's getting there. I think he can become an amazing leader, as he has shown that he's a very good playmaker. And in my opinion, I say he is the best point guard in the draft currently. So yeah, I agree with this rating. I'll give him an A- as well. All right, now to number 6 pick, Jonathan Isaac from Florida State. They gave this a B plus. Okay, well, I I would give him about an A minus as well. Actually, no, I'll give him the B plus. I agree with this as well. Um, Jonathan Isaac is a very, very good defender. The thing is, at the start, he was compared to be a Kevin Durant because he was a scrawny 6'10", um, small forward, power forward with the lengthy wingspan, but he's currently not that. He's the complete opposite of Kevin Durant. He's an amazing defender. I think he was averaging around 2 blocks. I don't remember off the top of my head. I'll put it on the screen if I do find that. Yeah, I'll put that on the screen what he was averaging. And I'm pretty sure he was averaging around like I'll put up his full defensive stats. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I know he was a very good defender. He did have a little trouble at the start of his career, but recently he had a breakout season. I see him potentially winning the Defensive Player of the Year. He won't be the flashy player that Kevin Durant is on offense, but he's an amazing defender, and Orlando Magic got a good player with this pick. All right. Number 7, the Chicago Bulls drafted Lauri Markkanen out of Arizona. They gave this a C. Okay. To be honest, I would give this a B. I think they did give this a C because the Bulls did trade their franchise player in Jimmy Butler, which obviously they did get a steal because Minnesota only had Jimmy Butler for a season and a bit. But I'll give this a B because Lauri Markkanen, though he's having an amazing career, when he's healthy, the problem is he's not been healthy a lot. He has missed most of the season, and he's missed quite a bit of this season, and that has caused him to drop in his production. And I saw on Twitter today that he wants out of Chicago if nothing else changes. So I don't know, but he did have that amazing sophomore season, averaging like 19 points, 7 rebounds. Um, yeah, I think if he can improve a little more on defense, then he could be similar to Kristaps. No, obviously not the same height, but him and Kristaps are pretty similar in their offensive play styles. But Kristaps is obviously the better defender. But if he improves on his defense, then he can become a amazing player. But um, the problem is he's only good at offense so far. Um, yeah, as it says here, he's a good shooter for his career. Obviously, in his rookie season, I'm pretty sure he did break this one of his 3 records that Stephen Curry had. I'm pretty sure it was the um, fastest to 100 threes in a rookie season. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and he did beat that in his rookie season, but he's having a bit of a down year because he did get injured. Number 8, the New York Knicks drafted Frank Ntilikina out of France. This hurts as, uh, yeah, this hurts as, oh, they gave him a B plus. That's generous. I would give him a B minus, C plus. It hurts as a Knicks fan because we have a bunch of point guards on the roster, but they're not turning out to be too well. Hopefully, we can draft um, a good point guard, franchise point guard like LaMelo, in the draft. But yes, yeah, Frank Ntilikina is amazing defender like Lonzo, but the problem is, unlike Lonzo, he can't really do much other than that. He's not the greatest on offense, but he's a very good defender, and he just hasn't lived up to the potential that he did have. I would give him a C plus, but he's still young. He has a lot he can improve on. Um, yeah, there's not much to say on him. Number 9, the Dallas Mavericks drafted Dennis Smith Jr. Another Nick. Obviously, I would say Frank Ntilikina is the better player out of the two right now. A plus. If we're talking rookie season, Dennis Smith Jr., this would drop to like an A minus. But if we're talking about current season, Dennis Smith Jr., this would be more of a C minus, D plus, D. Dennis Smith Jr., he's very athletic, as you guys can see. He did make it into 2 dunk contests. He did have an amazing rookie season for a rookie point guard. He put up 15 points, but after getting traded to New York when he was packaged in that Kristaps Porzingis trade, he just he hasn't he had an okay second season in New York, and then he's having a very bad season in his third season. He's I've heard that he's widely well, I've heard and seen his stats. He's not a good player for the Knicks, and I don't know. I don't think it's hopefully it's just not a good fit for him, because I did enjoy him watching him the in his rookie season, but hopefully he can pick it up. And yeah, number 10, Zach Collins out of Gonzaga. They gave this a B plus. Zach Collins is obviously a very good defender. He just can't stay healthy, as he also did get injured. So yeah, but there's not much really to say on him. He's a very good defender, and if he can develop a shot, then he can become a very serviceable starting point guard. Point guard, starting power forward, starting center. But I don't really see him becoming an all-star. I see him being starting point guard, starting center at most. Wow, sorry, I keep on saying point guard, starting center, starting power forward. But yep, that's gonna be it for the video. If you guys want to see me do the rest of the lottery and the rest of the um players that matter, then you can leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. If you can get 5 likes, 10 likes, then I will do that for you guys. Anyways, guys, this has been Marz Hoops. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the video, and peace.